I am starting with a big sorry to YouTube today for that mistake I did. It was not planned. I never meant it. I did not mean to copyright that music. So sorry about it. I don't know. You learn through experience. Glad it was not a bad one. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hey guys. Hi. Hello and welcome again today. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome to The Ugly Truth. I am War. I am talking about nature today because, to be honest with you, I am very, very, very interested in nature. I was scrolling down sometime this week and came across an island in Sierra Leone called Tiwai Island, of which I have never heard. And I am from Sierra Leone. Tiwai Island. I never heard about it. There is a nature reservation there where animals are being observed in nature. It's not a zoo, it's like a reservation. And I was so surprised, I was so shocked because I never heard about that island before I left that country. And the reason why I was surprised is if you go to schools here sometimes once a month or maybe once every term, they take their students to visit like nature preserves, zoos, to tell them about nature. And I was even thinking maybe there are certain things we are eating in Africa that we don't know much about. Like, for example, mushrooms. I knew mushrooms when I was back home. I have eaten mushrooms when I was back home. But maybe we are a bit fortunate because of the palm oil we are eating. I don't know. It's just a guess. I am not 100% sure. But mushrooms are actually very important in everyday life. They can be eaten, which I have done. You can use them as dye to ink clothes. They use them for arts, medicine, recreation, But there is a certain mushroom, if you eat it, is the end of your life. You cannot be saved. And sometimes we say, that person just said, I am feeling bad, and he or she died. There is not, there. I'm not sure, but I don't know if somebody can die without a cause. I don't know. There must be something wrong. That is why it is important to bring nature studies in our curriculum in Africa. Let us learn about our environment, which is very important. Let us try to learn how to treat nature, and nature can treat us in return. Like I was watching that program about that Tiwai Island I just mentioned. I saw animals I never knew existed in Sierra Leone, like hippopotamus. I read about them in school, but nobody ever said they exist in Sierra Leone. I knew about monkeys, I knew about baboons. I never heard about chimpanzees. I heard about elephants. They said they were extinct years and years, maybe even before I was born. It was just like a story that people were saying. But all of these things are returning. back to the country, which generates income through tourism. Right. The reason why these areas are not improved in Africa is because we all think it's a dirty job. Who is going to be watching animals for people to come and see them? I will even prefer eating them. Yes, we can eat them, but we cannot eat all of them. And if we are not able to eat all of them, why not make money out of them? Not by selling them, but by maintaining them in a place where people can be attracted to them, coming to see them. We let our children learn about these things. Nature, from nature studies, you can go through biology, ecology, which are very important to existence. But because we don't know about these things, we don't even care about them. We used to kick dogs. I did it. I'm not going to deny. I will not do it now. But I did it. Maybe it's because they live with us, you know. Okay, let me come back to the important topic I was talking about. Like, if I know things are difficult in the country, I can understand. Anybody can understand. It's difficult. But if you invest in your child, that child is going to be your parents tomorrow. You know, we are people who are we are family integrated. We live together as family. In fact, a child can grow up, get married, still living at home with his wife and his parents. Mainly, maybe because of economic reasons, but mostly because of being together as a family. So, if we try as hard as possible and invest in our children, the little that we have, I know we don't have. People will say, who is going to pay money for a child to go to go to look an animal or observe an animal? The animal I even want to eat. Yeah, you can eat it. But what about tomorrow? If these children are trained to grow interest in nature from childhood, that is one area where they can be able to find jobs. If that industry is developed, is well developed, is one area where people can be able to find employment. We see how people earn their living. We are looking at their system. If you look at their system, it is not just one giant economic source that developed this place. It's a contribution of little industries, little sectors that made them into giants that we are running to come to observe today. If we are able to implement that in our country, Africa is good. I am telling you, Africa is good. If we develop our tourism, it is. But what actually attracts tourists? Nature. When the environment is conducive to relax and be sure you are healthy, you can be able to go there. And there are no problems that you will be running to go and catch your plane to come again because of fights, unreasonable things, confusions, you know. These people are people who like traveling. I watched another video where a nature researcher was walking along the beach of Freetown, and she was pretty amazed. She was impressed. But at the end, she said the only thing is if they can be able to keep these beaches clean. That is another thing we don't think. My video last week was about a funeral home for animals. It is one person, only one person who might have thought that idea. He or she might have been sitting in his living room and thought, the way my people love their animals, maybe if I open a funeral home and tell them I can be able to be burying their animals, they can appreciate. Boom. Animal funeral homes are all over this place, and they are generating income. What if one person thinks, okay, we don't have a ministry that is employing people or paying people to do this? What if I find a glove and find a plastic bag? I start picking these thoughts. People are walking along the beach sometimes. When they see me every day doing that, I believe I will start getting tips. Those tips will end up maybe in a small office. You find a one room where you will be keeping your tools. Check what you are earning in tips per day. Keep that in mind. Calculate at the end of the month. You will be sure that maybe you earn more than some people who work in offices. But we all want to work in office, and not everybody can work in an office. Even here, before we had no respect for carpenters. Here is a very prestigious job. Tailors, we had no respect for them. Here, they started from zero. Today, most of them are millionaires. It is thinking of it. Before, there was no way we were going to be able to know what is happening on the other side of the world. But now, through social media, we are seeing how things are happening. Why should we sit and wait until government think of it? Think of it and put it across to government. If government says no and you know your idea is beneficial to the country, strike for it. Everybody will support you. But we all want to relax, wait for an office job. There are not enough offices in Sierra Leone where everybody is going to work, or in Africa where everybody is going to work. Let us train our children for tomorrow's employment space. If they learn to think of ideas, like for example, if I knew about how Sierra Leone has a good ecosystem, maybe I would have paid attention in that area. Today, I might have been somebody up there, but I never knew. The only animals I used to see were cooked ones in the pot. When we come here, they see us. Some of them think we understand the languages of all animals in Africa because we live together with them. I never saw live animals except here in a zoo. Never. Fortunately, nature is returning after all our problems, telling us God loves us. Why can't we appreciate the little we have? Be peaceful, work on us together, do something, generate ideas, work on them, and see where these roots are leading us to. Like I was saying, if you invest on your child, Africans are family people, we are together. But Mali said, I quote, once a man, twice a child. Once a man, twice a child means when you are born, you come into the world as a child. You grow up as a man. When you get older, at a certain point in age, you become a child again, which means your child is going to take care of you. So why can't you take care of the child now, as you are a man now? So tomorrow, that child as a man will take care of the child, which is you. Maybe your child comes and say, our teacher said we are going to TY next month. We only need to contribute like 50 leons. I don't have that type of money. I don't even have something to eat. Which animal will I pay? What do you mean? I even want to eat the animals. Please support that child. That child is going to be your parents tomorrow. Let them learn about these things. Let us know what is happening in our environment. Not just making problems, palaver, fighting, killing each other. All lives matters. I've said it once. Please. So for today, I think that is where I'm going to stop. Do you agree? Hey guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and give the video a thumbs up, which is a like, comment, share the video with friends, families. Let's put it out there. Do you agree? Let's do that. Thank you. I appreciate it. Right. So as I was saying, please, 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 if you listen to this channel, think of it. Think of an idea that will give you income. Not supporting a politician who is going to give you what to eat. You are going to eat now that he is campaigning. And tomorrow, when he's up there, you go to see him, they tell you the pie is busy. Try that other people also will come to visit you and they tell those people the pa or the mommy is busy. Think of ideas. Look at one area and say, okay, I am going to start planting trees here. I know some people are going to say, you don't have problem. Look at you. You are relaxed. Everything is not all right too. If there's a chance, some of us are there. But before I go there, I need to be able to support myself. And if you are here more than 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, you cannot just get up one day and go. Because all you work here, you live here. You pay your bills, which is understandably reasonable. Because you are using the bills, you have to pay the bills. But at the end of the day, you don't have much to keep aside. You can't just get up and say, I am going back home. Maybe some people are even thinking, if I knew, I would never have left. But it's too late. You have to wait for the time when it is due. Then you can do it. But for now, we can be talking to our people so we can be peaceful, create an environment where people would like to go to us, not only we coming to them, always, always. I think a word for a wise is sufficient. May I say bye for now? Okay, guys. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And those who have subscribed already, I thank you so, so very much. I appreciate you all. Okay, guys. Till next week, let me say goodbye for now. Bye for now. Okay. Bye.